So here we are, Cebu City at the Horizons 101. It's a condo slash Airbnb slash whatever you want to call it. Just leaving the parkade now. Some of the security guards are really funny with a sense of humor, and some don't have a sense of humor at all.
Okay, kuya! Woo! Cascasero, look out! Ah! Look out! Woo-hoo!
So yeah, we're gonna head over to SM City Mall. It's a pretty good mall. It's got lots of good food and shopping, and it's like literally 10 minutes away. This is just coming out of Mango Avenue. Gonna go right. Probably a weekday, obviously. Traffic's gonna be heavy, depending on the time of day. Sunday's like literally the only day that isn't crazy for driving, so I usually don't record on Sundays because there's nothing really exciting going on. But it's a great day to go out on the motorcycle Sundays. So I'll just kind of point out some things as we drive along. So we got jaywalkers that are always going to be jaywalking. We got cats, dogs, rats, all sorts of things that can come across the road. Sports equipment like basketball come flying around. This is really common to cut to the head of the line. You want to be at the front of the pack at like a red light stuff. You want to get best pole position, you could call it. So these scooter drivers, they are just, there's no real rules. Like there is, but nobody really follows them. So if you drive a certain way in your country and you want to sit here and comment on how they're such bad drivers or they're doing this, they're doing that, and I don't like it, well, honestly, your opinion doesn't matter. It just doesn't. Unless you're coming from another country that drives like this, India, China, any Asian country it seems, where they're just population's really dense, thick population. So yeah, so at the red light, you're gonna want to get to the front of the pack, in my opinion. So you just make your way there, Now you're in a very safe position. Also, just before the light turns green, in most all cases, Filipinos are already driving, if you watch the light up top, there's a countdown, and they'll time it, so they just start scooting along, like when it's at like the 4, 3, 2, 1, as soon as it's like the 2, 1, they're already moving, and it's a good habit to get into. Not a lot of people run red lights in this country, and if you look left and right before you go, you're not going to get hit by somebody. So it's 3, 2, and we're going already. It's a pretty quiet intersection, nothing too crazy at that one. But this one coming up is always busy, especially during rush hour. And I'm on the right side of the road here. Normally I like to be on the far left. That guy turning right on the scooter there, he did a quick little look to the left, but you notice how he doesn't stop, right? He just goes, and we're going slow enough where it's no big deal. But this is a busy intersection. Looks like we're gonna catch in the green light, which is great. It's 116 seconds. They don't let, a lot of times they don't let two ways of traffic go at the same time. It's one at a time. It takes forever. But it's pretty smooth sailing. You're gonna see some jaywalkers right there on the left. The crosswalk is 10 more feet ahead, but they don't use them. Other jaywalker, you'll see like a husband and a wife and their 2 kids standing on that center line, just waiting for it's safe to cross the road. And you got to be careful when you're coming around a van and you wonder why he's stopped or whatever, and when there's people jaywalking, you don't want to come flying around there too often. You're gonna hit somebody or get hit, or this is not gonna be good. So here's a pretty time-consuming, busy intersection. But when you got a nice lady to look at, hey, time goes slow. It's all good. I think I'll probably edit out some of this light here because it's sitting there for a minute. But walk. So here we go again. I added out some time, 3, 2, and I'm already going. You know, it is what it is. You know, unless you're here in Cebu City or Manila driving, you can't really comment back in Canada, the U.S., UK, Australia, anywhere basically, unless you're here driving in this, because it's how they do it here. You're not going to change their ways, and even if you train them better, traffic's so heavy here, it's just not worth, like, there's so much time you could waste sitting in traffic. But if you're on a motorcycle versus a car, you can just go real fast, and this is a big road with no traffic, so you know, I'm going like 60, 70 kilometers an hour for sure. Not really busy on these roads, which is great. Having a scooter and knowing like certain roads to take and just catching the green light. And you know, I got lots of other videos where, you know, it's a lot heavier traffic and different routes and going to different places. Downtown's like crazy all the time, and this is just going to SM City Mall, so super quick route, 10 minutes. If you're going to be in Cebu City and renting a car or a motorcycle, you're going to want to watch some of these videos and just prepare yourself for what can happen, what's going on. I got these people in the intersection selling water and peanuts, and you know, you'll have all sorts of things going on. A lot of these intersections you can't turn right at a red light, but this one you can. And also other intersections you can't turn left at a light, so you'll get stopped by these little traffic cops that sit in the shadows, and they'll pop out and, you know, give you trouble for making illegal left-hand turns and things like that. But there's another YouTube channel called Kamote Rider. You want to see accidents in the Philippines with tricycles, motorcycles, cars, and what people do. You're coming here to drive and drive yourself around the island and be a tourist, you're going to want to watch those videos. But it's a pretty safe, simple drive. Like, this is very stress-free drive. Nothing really going on in this one. So, you know, these traffic jams, like, there's no traffic lights, you know, so this is normal. This is how it goes. There's no, oh, I wish they had a traffic light there. It's never going to happen. You know, a lot of times they'll have a traffic control officer in the middle of the street controlling traffic, but otherwise it's just a free-for-all. Whoever thinks they want to go, they just go, and you yield to them. It's a big thing they do out here, is they force you to yield. Otherwise you're going to hit them, even though they're kind of in the wrong. So I couldn't go left into the mall there, but I could surpass the turn and then pull in here, because you're not allowed to do U-turns all over the city and stuff, so they'll pull you over and give you trouble. Since I'm a tourist, I can sometimes, you know, just talk my way out of it, especially if you know Tagalog or Bisaya. And yeah, you just go, force people to yield, you know, yield for the people in the crosswalk. Well, this isn't a really good example of bad traffic, just gives you an idea of a good day in traffic. And driving from Horizons 101 to SM City Mall, if you're staying in Horizons and gain the confidence to rent a motorcycle, well, that's the route and that's what it's like. But I'll post some more videos in the future in regards to heavier traffic and just in general, so you can see. But check out other YouTube videos of driving in the Philippines and you'll learn a lot, hopefully. Adios, amigo. I'm gonna tune out, so there you have it, short little ride. Stay tuned for the next one. Alright. Amping palagi. Paalam.